everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Ashley for those of you who are new here. So today's video is going to be a part of a collaboration hosted by Tiffany over at Small Town 6. She decided to challenge us with another food challenge. If you saw last month we did the pumpkin challenge, so we all came up with pumpkin recipes. I will have that linked in the description if anybody missed it. It was a great collab. So this month for Christmas, our challenge was to choose any Christmas ingredient, Christmas type food, and come up with recipes surrounding that. So the ingredients that I chose first off was eggnog. I love eggnog. Eggnog does not love me though. However, I have discovered that there is oat milk eggnog. It's been fabulous and it's been my coffee creamer for like the past month. But I've been a little bit tired of it in my coffee, so I was coming up with different ways to use it up, and I figured this would be great to throw in this collab because, you know, sometimes around the holidays we tend to have a lot more eggnog left over or whatever, so it's a great recipe to use up that leftover eggnog. So I made some eggnog French toast, which surprisingly you actually taste the eggnog in the French toast. It's amazing. And then we also had so much left over that we could freeze it. So the kids will be eating that for breakfast as well as me whenever, you know. So that was a great recipe. The other ingredient that I chose is the Christmas tree cakes. You know, the Little Debbie Christmas tree cakes. They have been like a hit this year. I don't know why they're making such a comeback. You know, normally during Christmas season, that's not really, you know, everybody's big go-to, but for whatever reason I've been seeing them like trending everywhere. Between the fact that they came out with the Christmas tree cake ice cream and all this type of stuff, they've really been trending. So I decided to try out the Christmas tree cake dip that I have been seeing all over TikTok. I will have a recipe linked in the description box for anybody who needs a recipe. I only did half because Lord knows between all this cooking and baking that I'm doing, I don't need that full amount in this house. Okay. I definitely don't need the full amount in this house. So we did try that out. It's fabulous. It is fabulous. I don't know who came up with it. I wish I knew the original creator because it is fabulous. It's a really great movie night snack, you know, to just make up the dip and then have like an assortment of things to dip it in. So we did vanilla wafers, graham crackers, and cut up strawberries. That's up to you. You can use whatever you want to dip in it. It's amazing, I'm telling you. I actually thought it would be a little bit too sweet, to be honest, and it really wasn't. It was like just the perfect amount of sweetness. So definitely give that one a try. If you love the Christmas tree cakes, or even if you don't particularly like them, I would still say give them a try because, you know, it's not overpowering tasting. So that being said, like I said, this is a collab, so make sure you check out the playlist, and let's get into this video. Alright everybody, so to make the eggnog French toast, this is everything that you are going to need. So I have my eggs, my bread. Sometimes I do brioche, sometimes I do like Texas toast, thicker breads, but I just was using whatever I had on hand. You're going to obviously need some eggnog, some eggnog, but this is the oatnog coffee creamer. There was only a little bit left in this container, so I just was trying to use up the rest of it. And then you're also going to need some ground cinnamon and some nutmeg. So the first step that I'm doing is just creating the mixture. So in a bowl, I am just cracking up 6 eggs, and I will be adding my eggnog, or oatnog in my case, to this. I don't know exactly how much, but if I were to guess, it's somewhere between a half a cup and like 3/4 of a cup. I'm also adding in a little bit of cinnamon and then just a pinch of nutmeg. Now on my stove over medium heat, I have a tablespoon of butter in a pan, and I'm just going to make sure that that is fully melted into my pan. I'm going to take one piece of bread at a time, dip it into that mixture, make sure it's well mixed first before you do that, but dip it into that mixture on both sides, and then just put it in the pan and let that cook up. When all of the French toast was done cooking, I just put some powdered sugar in a strainer like this and just shook it over the top. And I also added just a touch of Cool Whip and a light drizzle of some maple syrup. And this is how everything looked when it was done. It was absolutely delicious, and I definitely will be making this every single year around Christmas time. Next up is the Christmas tree dip. Again, I will have the exact recipe linked in the description box because I did only use half. But for this, you're going to need a box or 2 boxes if you're doing the full recipe of Christmas tree cakes, some vanilla extract, some Cool Whip, a block of cream cheese that is softened, and some milk. So the first step is to a bowl. I'm just adding in my Christmas tree cake, so each one comes individually wrapped in the box. So you just have to unwrap those and then dump them into a bowl. Pretty simple. The very next step is to add your milk. If you're doing the full recipe, it is 1/3 of a cup. I don't know what half of that is, so I just took my 1/3 cup measurement and poured half of it full with milk. Then I'm using a 1/2 teaspoon of vanilla extract, and after that I'm adding in half of the block of cream cheese. Again, if you're using the full recipe, it will be a full block of cream cheese. And then for your Cool Whip, if you're having the recipe, it's half the container. If you're using the full recipe, it is the full container. Now I'm just going in with my hand and crushing everything together and mixing it. If you have a hand mixer, you can use that. If you have a standing mixer also, you can use that. But I don't have either, so this method works just as well. Now that that is fully mixed together, I'm just adding that to a better looking bowl. And then I will be adding some sprinkles to the top. I chose to use the Christmas colored, I don't know exactly what they call them, but they're like the little dots. But you can use any sprinkles that you choose. And so this is how it looks in the end. This is how I chose to serve it, with some vanilla wafers, some graham crackers, and some strawberries. The kids absolutely devoured this. This is a great idea for movie times. You know, we could just place it there and everybody can just grab and go. You can use individual plates to move the dip to, or you can just use it straight out of the bowl. It's really delicious.
hungry.
All right, let's see. Gio's trying it with the graham cracker first. Zuri, of course, went for the strawberry. No surprise there. It's good. Do you taste the Christmas tree cakes? You do? What do you think, Zuri? We like it?
Yeah, so good.
All right, everybody, so I hope you guys enjoyed those recipes. Let me know if you're gonna give them a try. They're both super easy, super quick. I just tossed them together. At this point, I cannot be sitting there and doing like a huge recipe, so these were perfect for like, quick little put-togethers. Also, again, this is a collab hosted by Tiffany at Small Town 6, so make sure you check out her channel, which will be linked in the description box, as well as the playlist with all the other ladies who are participating. Again, I will also have the playlist and the video from last month's collab, where we did the pumpkin challenge. And we will see you guys in the next video. Bye, everybody.
Bye.